Hello survivors, and welcome to a new series of Soulstone Survivors videos. We've been keeping this for December, so I hope you guys enjoy the series. We're going to be doing it on absolutely every single character. There are 14 of them, so I hope you enjoy them all. We're going to start it off with the Barbarian. Let me know down in the description which one or which character you'd like this to be seen next. What we are doing is a starter weapon only run. So there are 8 skills. We can only pick 6. But we are going to be looking at getting as many of them as possible. We could actually run the 7th skill slot rune and use 7 out of 8, but 6 out of 8 is perfectly fine. The runes we are running are unexpected arsenal, so we can get all of the skills. Weapon expert, so we start off with 2 of the starting skills, and then reroll mastery, making sure we are able to reroll to get those skills. We're then running multicast mastery, crit mastery, vulnerable target, and versatile strength. It's going to be really cool on the actual Barbarian because he gets a lot of crit damage chance as well already from his weapon. So let's get straight into it. It is going to be a curse 7 run, and let's see how well they can do. All of these will be curse 7 runs, and we start off with the thundering slash and overcharged strike because of the weapon. And a good thing is we actually are 90% crit chance before the game even starts. So that's just how strong some rune combinations are. We don't even need to buy any crit, or even if we did buy a crit, it's just going to help with multi-critting from here going forward. So really insane how the new skill tree and a couple of runes with the weapon gives us 90% crit from the very beginning of the run. Really cool to see. We can grab ourselves some area of effect over here. That's going to be a-okay. I think these skills do get outshined by quite a lot of the other skills, so they do need a little bit of area of effect to shine a little bit more. But luckily having the overcharged strike makes it so that thundering slash at least gets the stacks of dazed and disoriented. Alright, throwing axe, there's one of the skills. That's fantastic. Not having to reroll does make this a lot easier. Maybe or possibly saving up levels will make it a lot easier for us to get other skills, because then we will be able to reroll a little bit more. Because it's every 10 levels we land up getting a free reroll. So there we go, we do have the extra reroll. Gonna go with the multicast chance. Exposed weakness, yes please. We get heavy strike, which is one of the first skills, which is perfect. Unbreakable, yeah, there we go. Some whirlwind in my life, yes please. And it looks like the game's just telling us, you know, broken, we want you to be using the thundering slash and overcharged strike the most, and it is giving us those upgrades the most for the build. I think over here we will take a bloodlust until we are able to find the final skill. As you can see, we nearly ran out of rerolls there. There's stomp. Didn't even get a chance to use bloodlust, but we have all of the skills available to us. Now we can keep active skills active, but I think we're in a perfect spot for this. I don't think we need any of the other skills. We should be able to finish this with just thundering slash and overcharged strike. So I think we'll be a-okay. Working on our area of effect as well as cast frequency and multicast is going to be good over here, already being on max crit, and then with the day stacks increasing our crit there as well, and then disoriented as well, meaning that we get more crit damage as well without any of those bonuses from our passives. So let's see what we can get going over here. Just grab some damage, cast frequency. We're going to grab a burn stack over there, and then we also grabbed ourselves a brutal strike. Not really necessary, no scent of blood needed for this build, and we are going to see what's going to be happening over here for us. There we go, fantastic. Alright, first boss wave coming in over there. Ow, okay, there we go, that's perfect. First boss wave is always the easiest boss wave because they have the least amount of life and they just be that much quicker to kill. So there we go, all of them done. Barbarian with his Ascension, very strong with the movement speed and the damage as well. and that's going to help us obviously with a lot more damage. So grab the slow, the touch of ice is going to give us hypothermia hopefully, and then that's going to just be even more damage for us. So very, very, very strong. Even with just the starting weapons, the Barbarian is really strong. It will be really cool. Maybe I can put a poll out on the Discord or something like that. We can all guess who's going to be the fastest one to do all of this. So very interesting. It's going to be very cool to see which of the characters will be able to do the Curse 7 run the fastest with just their starting weapons. The one thing to know though is that these obviously the skill upgrades or the upgrades that you get during the run are going to be very important to how fast you can actually do these things. We do have crit mastery, so we're just going to grab the crit over there. Area of effect much better than the vicious strikes. We're already on 100% crit, so we don't need vicious strikes. We are already permanently critting. And it's going to be interesting to see which of the characters, including their ascensions with starting weapons, are going to be the fastest. Again, I did mention this. We were saying that it just depends on the upgrades that we actually receive during the run. So we could receive multiple legendary upgrades during a run with one character, and then with another character we could see absolutely no upgrades of rare or even of epic quality. So it is purely also RNG, but there is some things that even with good or with bad RNG can be very, very fast. So some skills just dominate in that case. So I think like with let's say the Elementalist, he's got Lightning Beam, which is extremely strong, and also access to well, in this case we don't have access to Light Beam, but even the Paladin with Holy Fire. So they're going to be some really, really strong skills coming out in this competition, I guess we can call it, and that's going to make a big difference. Also maybe using up my actual skills would be a good idea, because that's going to help us get that bit stronger. If I don't use my skill my level ups, then we're going to be weak and not get as fast as we could have been. So that was a bit silly of me. I was distracted with the talking, but I think we'll be okay. We'll still be fine, a-okay over here. So let's just keep going. Third boss set, up and out. Is this third? Yeah, this is the third boss set. Alright, I mean our damage is very, very good. Very, very decent damage coming out over there. Two of the bosses are dead. I think all of them are dead pretty much. There we go. Fantastic. Let's use our 5 skill points. More damage, more crit, more cast frequency, more area is beautiful. Even more area is even more beautiful. The area isn't needed, but it does make it a lot easier for us when we're dodging the boss's skills, that we are then still able to hit them with our skills. So area of effect, although not necessary, does make it life a lot easier, and by being easier it makes it a lot faster. So we do want the area of effect, but it isn't a necessity. I mean, it's not going to help us. Actually it does help us, but I mean it's complicated, because I know for a fact that I know what the bosses do. I know the timing of the attacks. I could stand on top of them and still hit them without area of effect. So maybe that's something we can do for the new year or something like that. We can go and venture into absolutely no AoE on skills and see how well we do with that. It would actually be very interesting. Get rid of area of effect. We will keep the base area of effect of the skills and the skill tree, just to kind of have that little bit in there, but then do a run where we aren't allowed any area of effect. We banish all expansives, all area of effect, and we see how well we can do with each of the characters, or any specific character you would like to see something like that on. So very, very interesting. Obviously I can see a lot of you guys saying no, do it on all of the melee characters like Assassin, Barbarian, Spellblade, and so on and so forth. I think there are ways to get around it with some of the characters, like the Spellblade and Assassin do have ranged attacks, so we don't have to worry about area of effect as much. But I think the Barbarian might be one that will struggle with that quite a lot, because a lot of his skills are melee, or at least close range skills, so it could be quite difficult for him we like when we get the fallen out, you know, we'd pray and hope he doesn't use this swing attack like he just used, because if we were playing melee only, we wouldn't be able to get close to him at all. But there we go, first one of the series done and dusted, 6 minutes and 53 seconds. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was extremely strong. The Thundering Slash and Overcharging Strike doing the most, because we were just getting a lot of electrical upgrades over there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.